Now we have a full blast. That's what I said. Take your seat out. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few helpful tips how to replace blower motor on John Deere hydraulic excavator. For example, we're working today on John Deere 2054 model. It won't be easy task, but it's doable. Just have to be patient. Let's take a look at what it takes to get this blower motor out. Okay, there's the cab, your controls, everything's in place, but as you can see, here's no seat. Yes, it's all removed. We'll tell you in a minute how to get it out and how to get to the blower motor. Okay, blower motor leaves on the right hand side. On the bottom, here's the HVAC unit box. Here's the heater core. This is topic for another video. We're not covering this. It leaks. I pulled it out, and the blower motor is right here to the right. As you can see, not much room, just enough to get it out. I looked online, couldn't find any helpful information how to do it. Well, I hope it will help someone who is dealing with the same issue. This machine is getting old, 20 years old, and yeah. Well, now I will show you how I get to this point and what you have to remove. You probably can see. Main question, what you need and how to get it all out. Okay, let's get started. Here's how a cab looks like after you removed everything you have to remove. And now we're going outside. We'll show you how to get seat out, how to get a base undone, and all that good stuff. For that, we just need 17 mil deep socket and extension. I use a couple of this to get to the bolts. Yeah, 17 mil deep socket works great, and my helpful 3/8 rigid impact. Let's go outside. To unbolt the seat, here's a 2 17 millimeters nuts, and same thing on another side. As you can see, 1 and 2 over here. You undo those ones, and then you have the side control towers here mounted to the sides of the seat. You have to undo those 3 bolts, 1, 2, and height adjustment 1. Yeah, undo the 3 on each side, and that way seat will come out. Yeah, you can pull it forward, slide it forward to give yourself a little bit more space on the back to get to those back bolts. And yeah, you can tilt it, but it doesn't really matter. It's heavy. Better if you have a help, 2 people, easy to get it out. Okay, that's a seat. Pull the seat out, you will end up with a base, a throne or platform where a seat mounted. And then, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 17 millimeters bolts. And as you can see here, we have those studs, which I was just talking about, 4 nuts. Take a platform out. You don't have to, but it will make the rest of the removal much easier. And it's only 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3 bolts on each control tower for your joystick controls. For here, which bolts to the seat. You will see on the side, you already know. Yes, I pried these ones up to give myself a little bit more space, because otherwise always on your way. How to undo the air ducts and beauty plastic, all those covers and panels. Pretty easy. Most of them are bolted by Phillips number 3 screws. Pretty easy. See the screw, taking it out. Yes, I removed some extra ones just because we have to get access to the heater core and do the bit of cleanup. Oh boy, this is all was just a layer of dust turned into the mud, soaked in leaking coolant. Heater core was all kind of garbage, filthy. Yeah, we'll just pull those few extra ducts. Now I pretty clean. I scraped, I swept a bit and blowed all that debris out. Yeah, everything's blown out. Don't assemble dirty stuff, and yeah, now it looks much better, clean. And because you have to lay down on the floor to work on your blower fan. Yes. Okay, now we're getting to the blower fan. Almost there. I brought up this panel back to the cab to show you what you need to do. You have to remove this panel prior getting to your blower motor. If you're just doing a heater core, you'll be fine. There's a tons of room, no problem, but you have to remove the panel because you won't have enough room to get the blower motor out. Bunch of 17 millimeters bolts, and there is also few 13 millimeters as well over here, just under the wiring harness. Be careful with that. And also we have few bolts around. I will show you just in a second. Probably looks like lots of plastic, lots of stuff to pull out, but as soon as you start taking it apart, it's pretty easy. It's just a Phillips screws, number 2, some number 3. Yeah, watch for the size. And yeah, you have to undo it. Plus it was very dirty, dusty, filled with all the debris, and I had to wash it. Now it's all clean and ready for the assembly. Please subscribe, very appreciated that. Thank you so much. Okay, we're back into the cab. All right, few connectors I had to disconnect from the upper panel. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I also marked one of them with a green paint marker because they are identical. Make sure you connect them properly. Yeah, and we have just only one more. Yeah, some connectors were vacant, they were not even in use. And be careful with all sensitive electronics, don't lean over. And yeah, do the visual inspection, make sure everything's intact, nothing's rubbing against. Check the condition of the wiring harness, connectors. Yeah, as you can see, I removed a couple ducts, and yeah, now everything's easy accessible. Guys, this video is only for demonstration, what works for me, how I do it. If you have any comments, questions, critiques, suggestions, recommendations, put everything down in the comment section below under the video. All right, this leg was screwed to the box. Undo the bottom 17 mil bolt. All right, and we'll get to this leg in a second. And there's a 1, 2, go on the back, 3, 4, 5. Undo those 5 17 millimeters bolts. I use my rigid impact. Find a comfortable position. Just lay down on the side like that, and then you can go with your Phillips screwdriver and undo this leg. It needs to be removed for the blower motor to come out. And also I used this type S shape Phillips screwdriver, Phillips number 2. All right, as soon as you have this leg out, what I did, I just pulled it up and stuck this leg underneath. Make sure it's just resting on the leg. You have enough clearance on heater core hoses here, no problem. And these AC lines are moving back and forth. They're connected to the main line down there. You have just enough clearance to get it up and pull the blower motor out. It will be tight, it won't come out freely, but it will come out. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the blower motor. Mounting points 1, 2, 3, and if you place it back, this is a front, plug is on the back, and this cooler, well, tubing connects to the HVAC, pushes cooler air to the brushes. Okay, this is original. We removed why we did. You can see it. It's worn out. Some fins are broken, bent, cracked. This one's, and it was rubbing against the housing, and it didn't work. Actually, it worked for a little while, making a loud grinding noise, and then it quit. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, bearing is shot. Well, nothing lasts forever. Everything has time to wear. There we go. This is what it is. Well, I removed 1, 2, 3 of those Phillips screws. Then I dropped my blower motor down, push it a bit aside to give myself extra room for my hand, and then I could get in, press the top, and undo the connector from the electrical motor, and you can disconnect the plastic gopher tubing from this little coupler. Yeah, and it will come out. It will be tight, but it will come out. You kind of will put it on an angle, and it'll, nice and easy. I want to emphasize one thing: just do the cleanup. Make sure everything is relatively clean. It was extremely dirty, dusty, filthy. It only took me 10 minutes to do the cleanup. Not a big of a deal. Now I'm ready to start assembling everything. Oh, by the way, blower motor resistor. Here's 1, 2 screws and the plug. If you have a problem with the speed control on your blower motor, or it only runs on a high speed, you most likely have a problem with the blower motor resistor. They're known to go bad. They burn out over time. Yeah, easy access now, and yeah, it's over here. Now I'm going to put a replacement blower motor in, plug it in, and we'll test it. See how it works. It should work. If this video is helpful, informational, educational, interesting to watch, put a thumbs up. Appreciated that. All right, let me show you how to get a replacement blower motor in. It's tight, and yeah, it's just enough room. What I do, just push it with my knee up a little bit like that to lift this panel. Then I can get it a little high enough to slide it underneath. Here I go. That's it. I hope you could see. As soon as you pass this bracket, it will slide in, and beauty. How long did it take? 5-10 seconds in total. See, she's in. Nice. And yeah, saves you lots of work. Removing HVAC unit is not an easy thing. You have to undo all that electrical. Lots of things to disconnect can go wrong. And EC lines, coolant lines. Oh boy, hours of work. But you can see that neat trick now. Oh yeah, she's in. And as you can see here, yeah, that's where it sits over that little bushing. And yeah, now we can connect our electrical, our hose, and bolt and screw those screws in. Now it's Self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. And don't forget to transfer those bushings. Yep. And I'd say why you didn't put those bushings before putting the fan. Well, it's easy to put them now because everything in place and it's spinning freely. When you have those bushings, you might lose one and it will roll somewhere and you don't have bushing. If you pay attention to details, as you can see, this rubber bushing can be called grommet. It has a larger washer on the bottom and slightly smaller with the one side cut off straight at the top. What it means, it should go only one way. When you place it in, those little grooves will line up with those hooks and it slides right in like that, and it stays flat against the lip like that. Beautiful, as you can see. Just put them properly, don't put them sideways or upside down. For the blower motor, came with a large flat washer. See, here's a tons of room to get your stubby Phillips number 2 screwdriver. Yeah, I like the design, not too bad. That's what I said, take your seat out, it will make your life much comfortable. Okay, everything is connected, screwed in, electrical, little tubing for screws. And before turning it on, let's see if it's rubbing against the housing. Just spin it down. Beautiful. Nice. I like it. Looks like new. By the way, that's a used part. Well, we'll work with what we have. No lower speed. Because our lower motor resistor is not working, we're running maximum speed on. Oh well, let me figure out that noise. Well, that's a progress. No more rattling. Rattle. Yeah, we needed some sort of seal here. I put a washer or so. Yeah, that's it. Success. Just put a piece of rubber in between, adjusted the gap a little bit, and now we have a full blast motor fence spinning. Beautiful. No parts required to fix that rattle. Yeah, as you can see, just rubber. Yeah. Simple. Working. I'm happy. Nothing's fancy. All good. Yeah. Turned off. Good enough for today. We'll have to get a new blower motor resistor to get our speeds set up. But it will be next time. Appreciated your time watching this video, guys. Take care, everybody, and see you soon. Bye-bye.